the hits just keep on coming.
CKLW, the Motor City.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the solid gold sound of $1 Million Weekend, all weekend from
CKLW, the Motor City.
Hey, we get to turn over the microphone to another. This is amazing. I'm getting the chills here. This goes on and on. We're going to turn it over to Bill Gable, so we'd like to welcome you here, Bill.
Thank you, Peter. Oh, Scotty's going
I want to welcome you here, too, Bill.
to... Thank you, Scotty. Tough act to follow because all those incredible tapes that you brought with you.
You're going to do fine, believe me. You're pretty, you were fantastic at CKLW.
But I feel totally unprepared. I'm in transit. You know, I guess being a disc jockey tends to be, well... it's an understatement, a transient profession at times.
Absolutely.
And all my stuff is on some Beacons truck between here and North Carolina now. So I have no tapes. I have no old jingles. Thanks to Tom Ryan, we have some old music.
Yeah, and they have some old jingles here. Motor City Weather jingles,
we got
CKLW jingles.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Going to make you feel at home. Going to feel good.
All right, well, Tommy will help you feel a little bit prepared. And it's just terrific to be here, and I guess we're here for the next 3 hours, and I'm ready to roll if you are, Peter.
All righty.
All right.
We got to welcome all our friends here from the television crews, too.
We haven't done that from Channel 4?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
This is it, the reunion weekend.
And the Spinners, and I think this is the number 22 song of 1972. I'll be around from WNIC and the Detroit Reunion Weekend. This is great, Peter and Tom Ryan. I haven't seen Tom since, I don't know, 1975, and it's just terrific to see you again, Tom, and meet you, Peter. I'd like to commend WNIC's program director on this whole event, and especially for his bravery, guys, because I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
No, really, Steve, because you would know this. Now, you've been around long enough to know that I bet you if they took a poll, you would probably find more unstable people in the radio profession than possibly in any other. And, you know, there are more disc jockeys that tend to be a little bit bizarre. And this program director, Steve Goldstein, has actually invited 7 or 8 of us to appear on his radio station. And you realize, Steve, we have nothing to lose. You see? Because we have no job to lose here. If I got out of hand, there would be absolutely nothing that you're not getting nervous, are you? Nothing that you could do about it.
Not any more than I am.
And we're all from out of state, I think. We're all from out of state, and I don't think there's any extradition for FCC violations, is there?
No. Plus, everybody uses aliases, so you can't track them down through the post office, you know, so it's great.
Well, you don't know that, Peter. No, Gable happens to be my real name, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah, but we are holding your wife hostage.
All right. That's why he's the program director and makes the big bucks. He knows how to handle maniacs like me, right? I'm going to give you, Steve, the first ever Bill Gable Cast Your Job to the Wind Award. That'll be delivered following my air shift this afternoon here on WNIC. This is an exact replica of Rodin's The Thinker, and it comes with a little booklet of free coupons for fast food at McDonald's and Burger King and a few places. So if you find that you're out of work Monday, you'll be able to feed your family for a little while. And I felt that I owed you that much anyway, especially for the plane ticket. Even though it was Coach. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Your everlasting summer.
This afternoon till 4 o'clock, and the whole gang is here. I've had Tommy Shannon in tomorrow, along with Gary Burbank, Mickey Shore will be with us. Is that tonight or tomorrow night, Peter?
Mickey Shore's coming in tomorrow night.
And give me the whole list. I've lost my lineup. Tommy's in tomorrow. I can't wait to see Tom Shannon. And who's following me at 4 today? Do you have that, Tom?
Look at us run through the paper.
See, you know, one of the things about big-time radio is that organization is obvious in everything we do. That's how you get those big ratings, is you stay organized, you stay prepared, and...
I had my list here, but it's disappeared.
We'll find that in a second and give you the whole lineup. I'd like to hear from you at 298-6666 on the WNIC telephone. Oh, yeah, we have Hal Martin in this afternoon, and Supermax is on tonight.
Did you see Max running around the halls here?
Yeah, he was putting makeup on. I was trying to say, it's radio, Max, it's radio, you know?
He's just as crazy as he always was.
He's a maniac, you know that. He's a kid. He looked marvelous, too. Listen, we'll be back in a second. I'm going to try to get to the telephone, and we have 22 minutes after 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Bill Gable on WNIC's Detroit Reunion Weekend.
25 minutes after 1 o'clock, and are we having fun yet? Yeah, at least I am. I'm having a good time. The Detroit Reunion Weekend, and we're here till 4 o'clock, and Hal Martin in a little bit later. What year is this out, Tom? They all run together for me, you know, 1974, I believe, and the Doobie Brothers. I don't think I've been all that transient. I mean, I don't want people to get the impression that I'm a drifter, even though I am at the moment living out of my car. But I am in transit right now. We couldn't sell our house right away in Cincinnati. Well, that's a whole other story. But we finally got it sold. We're about to move. But all my stuff is on the truck, and Scotty Regan had all that incredible stuff, the interviews and Stevie Wonder singing his name. And I had some stuff. I would like to tell you that I've brought my Steve Martin interview, my Bob Seger interview, my Hall & Oates interview, and some other bits from the CKLW days. I'd like to tell you that. Unfortunately, I can't because they're on a Beacons truck. But... But in Dixieland, the food is bizarre. Have you ever heard of okra? Do you know what okra is?
Okra in my house is a joke. It really is.
Oh, you know what it is then?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I never knew what okra was until I got to Dixieland. And those people eat that stuff up like it's going out of style. And it is awful. It's the only vegetable in the world that is like oily. It's like a greasy vegetable. And the reason it worries me because I think like it's still evolving. You know, and it's not sure whether it's going to be an animal or a vegetable.
You got that
And it's
right.
even got fuzz on it. So, I mean, it could be on its way to being an animal, and until it makes up its mind, I don't want to eat it. But we're getting off on a tangent here. And what are you waving at me, Peter?
I got some. You said everything's on the
okra.
Beacon. You said everything's on the Beacons truck?
Really?
Not so. Through the courtesy of Tom Ryan. This will jog your memory a little bit. Bill, ready for this?
I don't know.
CKLW cools you off with a $5,000 swimming pool, 330 with brother on the Big 8. CKLW, stone me gently, baby. That's a fast now. Let's make it last a little while. It's Eddie Kid with Brother Bill 341.
I had too much coffee that day.
The station down went out and gave the yell. Brother, welcome. Booga, booga, booga.
Oh, no.
CKLW. In the night Chicago died, Elliot Ness and the Untouchables had plans of their own. 406 with Brother Bill and Paper Lace. DZ Top with the Girls on the Grange. Baby 712 with Brother Bill. I used to know a chick at work. Her name was Free.
Feeling free.
Okay, Sly the Family Stone, baby.
If to be available for you to say. Sly and the Family Stone. I'm embarrassed. You know what, Peter? See, now, you could have made money. You could have held me up for ransom on that. I'd have paid you not to play that, you realize. I've
Yeah,
got
but that's what it's all
$60 in
about.
my wallet, and you could have had half of it.
60 bucks.
But you didn't ask. You went ahead and played it. And, boy, I actually said chick. I'm not a chauvinist like that. On the love train, love train. Well, go ahead. Just roll it. I'm ready when you are. The OJs at WNIC.
Racing begins at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon at Detroit Dragway.
And Shirley Cha-Cha Moldoni with her nostril hairs on fire.
I used to do the. No, I used to do some of the Detroit Dragway commercials with, and I forget the other guy's name. Do you remember, Tom?
Rube Weiss?
No, it wasn't Rube. No.
Robert Seymour. He was the
No, he used to do nights on CKLW at one time. Then he was doing some freelance. Anyway, again, no offense meant on the 2020 news update. Should have been scripted, you know, but when you start ad-libbing, it could have been offensive, and it wasn't meant. Sorry about that. Mickey Shore is going to be on, let's see, tomorrow night. And it says that Mickey was at WXYZ from question mark to 1959. Does that mean that they weren't keeping track of time when Mickey started, or we just don't have the information? I guess that's.
I want to hear one of these old-time CK intros to a song.
I tried, and I don't. Okay.
I think you can do it. Oh, come on now. CKLW, get down, baby.
Are the ratings going up when I do that? I can't tell.
Do me, brother.
It's amazing that people used to actually, I think they used to enjoy that stuff back then. I didn't lose my job. In fact, I was encouraged to do that.
So let's get down.
And that didn't go anywhere, but this one, it did marvelous. Al Wilson and Show and Tell at WNIC. These are the eyes. Like on CKLW on the AM stations when AM used to get ratings playing pop music, if it doesn't quite sound the same, because of the high fidelity, what you need to do is take your radio and put it under a bunch of pillows and turn it up real loud, and then we'll sound just like we did back in 1974, I think, for Al Wilson and Show and Tell.